Hello, I'm Keira and I'm currently studying a Masters in Sports Management, Politics and International Development in the School of Sport at Loughborough University. My journey here has been an unconventional one in that I'm a mature student and I've spent the last 10 years working in corporates in a completely different sector. I've taken this Masters with the intent to kind of work in a sector that I'm more passionate about, and sport and diversity and inclusion have always been two of my main passions, and this degree course really melded those together really well, and it hasn't disappointed at all. Whilst I've been at Loughborough, I've also had loads of opportunities, from being involved in a buddy scheme where I was put in touch with a peer from last year's cohort who was able to help introduce me and settle me in, to being a member of the team who did a hackathon and represented Loughborough University on the global stage against another 20 or so universities. We had about 48 hours to solve a problem and present it back to the sports pro media team who run the hackathon. It was great in that I got to meet different people from other universities, I got to work with different peers from the School of Sport, and I got to meet a large number of mentors from across the sports industry completely. And for instance, I'm still in touch with one of the mentors from World Rugby and talking to him about my current dissertation. So brilliant opportunities. When I finish Loughborough, I'm going to take a couple of months to go travelling, because you don't really get that opportunity much as an adult. And after travelling, I'm hoping to transition into the sports sector, maybe start in a national or international governing body, and use some of the knowledge that I've built up at Loughborough and some of my previous skills to really make some change in some of those governing bodies. What I've learned here, there is no doubt, will really help me going forward. The course has been so broad, from sport integrity, which is a really hot topic, to sports policy, governance, to sports politics, to some more management aspects of it, which are useful wherever you go. So I have no doubt that the info that I've learned will really, really help me going forward. And what advice would I give to someone doing this degree? I would say, or considering doing the degree, I'd say do it. It's so interesting. You won't be bored. I wasn't bored in a single lecture, and I've even enjoyed the kind of the personal study, because the topics are so interesting, and the academic theory behind things that you've never thought about before is great. So I would say 100% do it. You won't regret it. And what advice would I give to someone who's decided to do a master's after some time away from higher education? Again, I would say absolutely do it, but just be prepared for a little bit of shock when you first start, but you'll be able to get through it. You've done it before, and actually you'll approach it differently and really, really enjoy it.